All right, I've got to plant my peppers and tomatoes. They are looking really bad. We've had 2 really bad rainstorms, and it's destroyed plants that I had out. And look at my tomato plants. I mean, they're falling over. They're in bad shape over there. So, stretched out my mats. If you remember my channel from last year and years prior, I've run my tomatoes all the way down this whole side right here. Well, I'm not doing it this year. I'm only going to do 3 spots, 1, 2, 3. And let's back up 1 more minute and say something. If you all remembered my channel last year, I talked about my tomato plants and peppers possibly got a disease. And I actually took the clippings off the tomato plants and peppers and brought them to a nursery, and they said I got a disease that came from the pepper plants, and how it transferred over was by sprinkling them, watering them, it splattered over to the other plant. So saying that, and they told me not to grow back in that spot again for 2 years. So I was going to move them over there. Well, this year, after all that building I did over here, I actually rototilled my whole garden, went into my tractor, and just flipped this stuff all around everywhere. I mean, really tore it up, put in all kinds of compost, and I'm smoothing it back out. And this is where I'm ending up with right now. So I'm going with putting my plants in the same spot. The big reason is, if I put it over there about 3 o'clock, that tree starts to shade everything. I'm not going to ever cut this tree down. I love the tree. So I'm going to have to work around it. If it gets too big, I'll have to move this part of the garden. But back to saying this. So I'm only going to install 3 per row. I'll do 1, 2, 3. There is a 4th over there, but the plants get so big that I won't be able to pass through. So I'll just do 3, and I'll do the same thing over here. Put 3 more over here. And I may do another row of them over there. So for right now, we need to go ahead and stretch this out. What I have done is, can you see that line of tape? Okay, I pull this out. It's exactly, if I fold it in half, it fits like this. So I cut the ends off, and if you cut the ends, they will frazzle, if that's the right word, like what that looks like right there. Okay, the way I stop it is I put that tape that you see right there. It's flashing tape. Last year I did a video on it, and this stuff is excellent tape. So I show you, I've got it over here. Let's see here. This is the flashing tape that I use. Works really good. So all right, let me go ahead. I'm going to continue laying this out, and then we'll get into planting my tomato plants, and then also I'm going to do my peppers. Okay. All right, I got most of this laid out. I'm going to have to, that right there, you see a bunch of those holes, I'm going to have to leave it alone. Just leave it for now. I don't want to plant nothing in there at all. I'm trying to use all my old mats because this will probably be my last year, and I'll have to get new matting. They're starting to fall apart. So make it as long as you can. So definitely it would be 2, 4, 6, and probably put 10 tomato plants in, and then I got peppers to run up there. So I'm going to start with that. I'm really pushed hard for time. It's a lot of people know it's hard to videotape and do your planting, and you all are smart. You know how to go ahead and dig a little hole and put your plants in. So I'm going to do that. Nothing special about it. I'm not going to add no cow manure and nothing like that in here because it's already a hot mix kind of, and we'll let that go. We'll do the fertilization for it later on. So let me go ahead and get this going, and then that last mat I'm going to figure out, because I want to mat both these other gardens, and I'm going to have holes in them all, and I got to figure out where the holes will fit better, if you know what I mean. All right, so let me get these tomato plants in and then we'll keep on going. Here's our, I got 6 tomato plants now. That plant and that plant has 2, but they both aren't looking good, the leaves on them. So I will watch it for a week and see which one's doing better in here, and then I'll clip it and be done with it. So we got in here 6 here. Those 2 over there are the 2 that John sent me. Oh, and the same thing with that one right there. That one there looks the exact same way, but I think I've already made my decision which one I'm going to clip over here. I'm going to clip the skinnier shank stalk and leave the big one. But we're going to leave it alone for just a couple of days. And we'll see how they go, see which one's doing the better. Now, I came and went out back and got all my cages. Got them all. And I wrap them up and put them on a pallet. And then I put them up back for the following season. So, luckily, I have 8 of the big ones. These are 5-foot cages. Got 8 of them, right? Let me see, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. And then all my T-posts are over there on that pallet. I kind of keep everything together. So I'm going to set my T-post first, and then I'll set my cages, and I'll show you what I do from there. I drove in all my T-posts. So we got 8 of them in there. And these are my old, no good junk T-posts I use for this. And I'll show you what I do next. All right, I've got them all done. Now the only change I have is that front one. I was carrying one of the cages and I busted a tomato plant. But I was going to put this plant right here on this fence. But being I already had a T-post here, I don't know if you all know what this is. It's a sunflower. This is the one that John gave me the seeds. It's the only one left. I got the sunflowers, and I think I had 3 or 4 good seeds. The rest are crumbled, and they were all doing great. And I don't know what, it's been about a month ago now, probably. I didn't, once again, the weather's wrong. I was trying to get the plants in and out of the garage all the time, getting them to see sunlight, and it wasn't supposed to freeze. It got down to 33 degrees, and I lost all of them but that one. And it's just now on top showing new life. You can see right there, new life coming in. So those leaves don't look good. This thing has survived, lucky. And let's see if we can't go. And I'm babying it. But here you go, they're all in. All these tomato plants also got hit with that cold freeze, and they just been lingering on. I've been trying to baby them, and then we had this massive rains we've had for 2 days, downpours. Tomato plants are in, 1 sunflower's in. I've got watermelon to put in the ground. I've got squash to put in the ground. They're not looking good. They all got hit because of the that cold and also the rain we just had. All right, so only thing I got left to do now is to go ahead and I got peppers to put in the ground, but they're still real small. They get some of this heat going, they'll start punching up quickly. So, but I do. All right, guys, it's getting dark. They said no rain. It's been thundering, and yeah, no rain. Okay. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching. You have a great day.